I briefly hit on the flu vaccine in the coronavirus video. We are smack dab in the middle of flu season, so it's definitely not too late to get the shot. But should you? Is it even effective? Will the shot give you the flu? How safe is it? Let's do a quick take. Let's approach this question by question. Number one, who can have the shot? Almost everyone starting at 6 months of age. A common misconception is that babies cannot get the shot, and that's not true. In fact, the flu can be especially dangerous to the very young and to the very old. Question number two, if I get the shot, does that mean I won't get the flu? Well, one can only wish. I am seeing patients right now that had their flu shot, but they're still coming down with the flu. However, it seems to be mostly influenza A, and it also seems to be a less miserable version of it. Here's the thing. It takes about 6 months to produce this vaccine. That means there's some educated guesswork going on. Whatever strains of the flu are going to end up in the United States are not here when they start making the vaccine. The shot you get may protect you from up to 4 different strains, but not all of them. There is a high-dose shot for seniors that offers a higher degree of protection. Remember, the population at the highest risk of bad outcomes are the very young and the very old. The Mayo Clinic site will tell you that the vaccine is not 100% effective. Let's get real. The Centers for Disease Control estimates that the 2017-2018 flu vaccine effectiveness was 36%. That's pretty miserable, isn't it? The overall effectiveness of last year's vaccine was 29%. That's even more miserable. On a good year, it will be 50 to 60%. There's nothing that ever approaches anything much higher than that. I have not seen any numbers coming from the CDC concerning the effectiveness of this season's vaccine. Number three, if it's only that effective, why should I even get it? Well, that's a good question. The flu, like most respiratory diseases, is viral in nature and it will run its course on its own. If you are young and healthy, then the flu may not pose much of a health risk. You can always take your chances, but if you have ever had the flu, a full-on case of it, it might seem like a good idea to get that shot every year. Number four, is there anyone else besides the very young and the very old that need to get the shot? Yep. Remember my categories of special patients from the antibiotics video? These are the same people who you really do not want getting a juicy case of the flu. These include people with respiratory disease such as asthma or COPD, people receiving any treatment that will affect their immune system such as people undergoing treatment for cancer, people with HIV or AIDS, people with diabetes, people with liver disease or kidney disease, overweight people, pregnant women, and yes, definitely, it is quite safe for pregnant women, and I have a feeling most of them do not want to have the flu on top of being pregnant. People with cystic fibrosis. Number five, my friend told me it can cause the flu, right? Negatory, Ghost Rider. The vaccine is made from attenuated flu viruses. In other words, the virus used is dead. Dead viruses tell no tales and cause no flus. Number six, is there anyone who should not get the shot? As a matter of fact, there is. Do not get it if you're allergic to eggs, unless you're in a setting where you can be monitored by a provider who can handle you possibly having an anaphylactic reaction. Also, if you've had a severe reaction to a previous flu shot. And this doesn't include that time your arm got red, swollen, and warm after getting this shot. That happens sometimes. Number seven, isn't there some sort of a nasal spray that works? There is a nasal spray that's been of varying effectiveness and only in certain age groups. Because it's not been overly effective, we tend not to prescribe it. Number eight, isn't it too late to get the flu? No, this is a great time to get the flu and an even better time to get the vaccine, even in February or later. But get it as soon as you can because it takes up to 2 weeks for it to become effective. This right now is getting close to the end of January and our numbers are steadily picking up. Okay, hope that helps a bit. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll try to get to them. Hit the like button if you liked and sub if you're not. Please consider sharing this video and I pray that you have a genuinely awesome day. Thanks.